Hello, you join me here on my first tutorial. It's a request by my daughter to build Elsa from Frozen. So if you want to build it, here's what you're going to need. You need light blue wool, you're going to need dark blue wool, white stained clay, cyan wool, light grey wool, white wool, pink wool, black wool, and finally block of quartz. You don't really need that, but I like to add it, so I'm going to put it in. And for this build you're going to need 27 wide space and 40 space high. So we're going to build it along here in this abandoned wasteland that we created just for building this tutorial. So we're going to start off with 2 rows of this pattern going along the floor from left to right. For 2 rows we want 4 light blue, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dark blue, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You want 2 white stained clay. Then this is the long one. 12 dark blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's 2 rows. And then on the end we want 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 light blue. And so that's for 2 rows. So that's how wide she is. And now we're going to work on the leg first and build up. So on the left hand side, you want to stack 8 more white clay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. On the right hand one, you want to stack 9, or 1 higher. Now I think what we'll do is we'll work from the leg outwards. First on the left hand side, going from right to left. So what we want to do here is we want to start from the middle, working out 2 dark blue, 1 cyan, 1 dark blue, 5 light blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now the next row is reverse for the beginning. 2 cyan, 1 dark blue, 1 cyan, and then again it's 5 light blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So move up to the next row, and again from the inside working out. 1 dark blue, 2 cyan, and 5 light blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And as you see, that finishes 1 shorter. And move up to the next row. Have 1 cyan, 1 dark blue, 1 cyan, and then again 5 light blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Same length as the row before. Following row, 2 cyan, 1 dark blue, and again 5 light blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we move on to the next row. This row's a bit easier. We've only got 2 cyan, followed by 5 light blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that finishes 1 shorter than the row before. Our next row is simple. It's just a repeat of what we've just done. 2 cyan, 5 light blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So after that we have 1 more of 2 cyan, and this time it's only 4 light blue. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now on this row we notice we're at the top of the leg here. You want to do 2 cyan, 1, 2, and then this time it's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the light blue. And that should line up with the one before. And that takes us to the top of the leg. So we're going to go down now. Have a quick look at that. And we're going to work from the leg on the right hand side, working out again. So again, a few rows of colour swapping first. And we start on this one, which is technically our third row. And we start with 1 dark blue, 1 cyan, 4 dark blue, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 cyan, 4 blue, dark blue, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 light blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That lines up with the row before. Now, the next row, we'll start again from the leg, working out. This time it's 2 cyan, 1 dark blue, 2 cyan, 1 dark blue, 1 cyan, 1 dark blue, 1 cyan, 1 dark blue, 1 cyan, and that lines up with the blue underneath, and then 5 light blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now we're going to go on to the third row of colour swapping, and this one starts dark blue, 2 cyan, 1 dark blue, 2 cyan, 1 dark blue, 3 cyan, and that finishes 1 row shorter than the previous row on the cyan. And then again you add 5 light blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that finishes 1 shorter, as you can see. So now we go back to the leg. This is the 4th colour swapping row, but the 1, 2, plain, 1, 2, 3, 4th colour swapping row, but 6th row in total. So this one starts 1 cyan, 1 dark blue, 3 cyan, 1, 2, 3, 1 dark blue, 2 cyan, 1 dark blue, 1 cyan. And as you can see, that lines up with the cyan underneath. And again, this one is 5 light blue on the end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lines up with the previous row. So you're glad to hear this is the last colour swapping row. And it's a simple one anyway. So we start from the leg again, working to the right. 3 cyan. 1, 2, 3. 1 dark blue. 3 cyan, 1, 2, 3, 1 dark blue, 2 cyan, and again that lines up with the previous row. And again, this row has 5 light blue on the end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and again that lines up with the previous row. So now we've finished with the colour swapping. We're on to solid colour now. So the next 3 rows, you want to do 3 solid rows of 9 cyan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that finishes 1 shorter on the cyan than the previous row. And as I say, that's for 3 rows. So that's row 2 and row 3. Now on the end of these 3 rows of cyan, you want to do 2 rows of 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, light blue, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, light blue, and on the top one we want 4 light blue, 1, 2, 3, 4. So as you can see there, it's 2 at 5, 1 at 4. And then the final row of this row is a row of 8 cyan from the leg going out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then a surprise of 5 light blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that lines up with the previous row. So that's done all the way to the top of the leg. We'll have a quick look at that there. It's not too difficult, it's just a bit of a pain swapping out all the colours at the bottom. But now we're on to the easier part in the middle. So what you need to find is this row of cyan. Should be 11 long. And on top of these cyan, place 2 rows of 11 cyan. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And say that's for 2 rows. So I think what we'll do is we'll do the light blue at the same time. So on the end of that we want to add, what is it on this one? It's 4 light blue either side for 2 rows. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. And again on top, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you've done the left, and we do the same on the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. As you see, that steps up and in. So now the same thing again, on top of this row of 11 cyan, you want to miss the first one. We'll do 3 rows of 9 cyan. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Missing the end one again. As I say, that for 3 rows. It's row 2 and row 3. So again, we'll do the light blue at the same time. This time, yeah. So we'll go to the left and do the left first. This is 2 rows of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 and the light blue. And so that's for 2 rows. And then 1 row of 3. 1, 2, 3. So yes, we've done it on the left, we'll do it on the right. Starting from there. 1, 2, 3, 4 for 2 rows of light blue. And a row of 3 light blue on top. 1, 2, 3. So again, same sort of thing on top. Miss the first cyan. And this time it's 2 rows of 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. As I say, that's for 2 rows. And this one's a bit simpler. They just have 3 light blue on each end for 2 rows. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. The side. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So now we've done that one. It's the same pattern again. Miss the first cyan, move in. This time it's 2 rows of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And again, misses this end one for 2 rows. Now this one is a little bit different with the light blue because it's a row of 3. 1, 2, 3. So again, that steps up. And then a 2. 1, 2. So again, that steps up and in. So do that again on the right hand side. It's 3. 1, 2, 3, which is a step up and in. And then a 2. 1, 2. So that's a step up and in. Now at this point we start making contact with a hair, so I'll give you a quick look at that. Pretty straightforward, that bit, but we start getting onto the hair now, so it gets a bit more difficult. Not more difficult, well, a little bit, not much. But we'll start with this row of cyan 5 in the middle. On the left hand side of these 5, we want to place 4 cyan. 1, 2, 3, 4. And on the right hand side cyan, we want to place a light grey wall. Now I think what we'll do is we'll work up the hair until we get to the top of the shoulders, and then we'll do the arms and move on after that. So yeah, we'll do that. So to the right of this light grey you've just placed, you want to place 2 light blue, and to the left of the row of 4 cyan that you placed, you also want to place 2 light blue. So we'll work this next row from left to right. On top of this far left light blue, place 1 light blue. Then going right, place 4 cyan. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 2 light grey. 1, 2. Then 1 cyan. And finally 1 light blue. At this point here, as I say, we'll go up the hair and do the arms after. So from this light blue we want to do 3 rows of 4 cyan going up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and as I say, we wanted to do that for 3 rows. So again on top, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 3 rows of 4 cyan. Now to the right of the cyan that we've just built, as I say, we're going to be building up the hair. So we want, from left to right, we want to go this sequence: 2 light grey, 1 white, 1 light grey, 1 cyan. And again we'll move back to this cyan that we placed before, and we'll work from left to right again. So this time it's 1 light grey, 1 white, 2 light grey, 1 cyan. And again we'll move back to the cyan that we placed before, and this row is 2 light grey, 1 white, 1 light grey, 1 cyan. Now we work up on top of these light greys, and we'll miss the first light grey, and on the second light grey, going right, we want to place 2 light grey. 1, 2, followed by 1 white and 1 light grey. So again we move up a row, and again we miss this first light grey, and on top of the second light grey we place a white, and to the right of the white we place a light grey. Then going right, we place another white, and then what we need to do here is extend this row to the right by 1 with the light grey, so it sticks out by 1, as you can see. Now again, this time we miss the first 2 blocks, the white and the light grey, and on top of this white and the light grey that sticks out, we'll place 2 white wool. 1, 2. And again, you want to extend this row to the right by 1 with your light grey. So again, that sticks out. So that's what the hair should look like at the moment. And now what we're going to do is, as I said before, we're going to move down do her arms, and then come back and do her hair and face. So for what we want to do now is we want to find these 3 cyan that are in a column on the right hand side next to her hair. I think you should be able to find these 3 easy enough. Then what you want to do is find the middle block and extend it to the right with the cyan by 1. Then place 2 more cyan wool underneath 1, 2. So now you have 2 columns. Now find the middle block and again repeat the pattern. Extend to the right by 1 with the cyan and place 2 underneath. 1, 2. Now you have 3 columns of cyan. Now repeat this pattern again. Middle block to the right by 1, 2 underneath, and you have 4 columns. Now this 5th and final one, extend to the right the middle block by 1 with the cyan, but this time you only place 1 underneath to form a square. And that's her arm done. So now you need your white stained clay, and we'll extend these 2 cyan that we've just placed down by 1 with the white stained clay. Then extend this row to the right by 2 with your white stained clay. 1, 2. Then on top of these 2 that you've just placed that stick out, place 2 more white stained clay on top. 1, 2. And that is the right arm done completely. So now you've done it on that side, we just need to repeat it on the left. So this time it's these 3 cyan that are on the far left. Now these are the equivalent to these 3 that we started at on the right. So again it's 1, 2, 3 extra columns add in, and then the final 2 on the end. So we'll go through this one a bit quicker. We've got something to build off, so we go find the middle cyan block and go left by 1 with the cyan and 2 underneath. Repeat the pattern, middle cyan, left by 1, down by 2. So that would be the 3. The first one, the second one, the third one. Repeat again, middle one left, 2 underneath. Now have 4 columns of 3 cyan. The 5th and final one is the middle one to the left and 1 underneath. And that's the arm done. Just need to add a hand, and again exactly the same as the other side. 2 cyan that are on the end, just place 1 white clay underneath, extend left by 2 and place 2 on top. Left arm and hand done. It's exactly the same as the right, that's why we sped through it a little bit, so it'd be a bit easier. So now we're going to work on the face and the hair. So first of all, I think what we'll do is we'll extend up the hair on the right hand side. Yeah, that would be the easiest way. So we'll get our light grey wool, and on top of this furthest right light grey that sticks out, we want to place 8 light grey wool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Didn't mention that's going up. Now move left, and on top of the white wool next to that column you've just built, you want to place 7 more white wool going up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You place this light grey on top by, yeah, I'm just checking, it's 2 light grey on top, so it's 1 higher than the previous row, column should I say. Columns go up, rows go left to right, that's right, yeah. So it's 1 higher than the previous column that we've just built. So now we have something to work off of. So we can come down to the bottom here, and we just want to get the white stained clay and place 5 white stained clay along this top row to start, which is a shoulder. So this 5 here is the start of a shoulder. So we'll work from this wall that we've built to the left, working up. That way it will be easier because we have something to work from. So you start by finding this white wall and going left of this white wall with your white stained clay by 3. 1, 2, 3. Then place a light grey wall. Now we'll come up to the next one and we'll find the white wall again. Now this time it's 7 white stained clay going left. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that extends 1 further than the row underneath. You want to further extend this row to the left with your light grey by 2. Now this is the bottom of the hair on the left hand side, so we'll build this up on the left. Find the left hand side light grey and place a white wool on top. To the left of this white wool, place a light grey wool. Now on top of this, we're going to match the other side, so we want to add an extra 8 light grey on top going up. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nope, made a mistake, that's 1 too high. We want to add 7, so just delete that top block. It's 7 on top, leaving a column of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 7 on top, leaving you with a column of 8. So now we've sorted that mistake out. This next row of the face will work from left to right. Yeah, I think it'll be easier now just to work from left to right all the way up and yeah, finish off the top. So yeah, find this white wall on the left hand side, and the next row is one of the easiest rows. It's a full row of white clay. Just fill it in. If you want to know the numbers, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So now we're getting onto some detail. So, as I said, we'll start from left and go all the way across left to right. So, starting from the left, actually we'll build up this column. So on top of this white wall, place 3 white clay going up. 1, 2, 3. On top of the 3 white clay, add 3 white wool. 1, 2, 3. Now it's even. So come back down to the face and we'll fill our face in. We're going to start from the left hand side. Start from the right if you want, it's the same. It's just 2 pinks on the left and the right hand sides. 5 white clay in the middle 5 spaces. Now again, we start left or right really. Place 1 pink on top of the furthest ends of the row. And place 2 dark blue, moving in towards the middle on both sides. And 3 white clay in the middle. In fact, stack 3 more rows of white clay on top of this row here. 1, 2, 3. 3 more rows of white clay on top. So now, work on our eyes. Work from the outsides in. Either side, place a black wool on the furthest points out. Then a dark blue to form an L on the left and a backwards L on the right. And then white in the final space. Now this is what I bought my quartz for, because I prefer to use quartz for the white bit in the eye. It's up to you though, you can use what you want. So now on top of the eye that you've just built, place 2 black wool on top of the white and the blue. And then just surround it all with white stained clay. Up to the row we built before. So that's her face done. We've just got her hair to finish off. So what we'll do here is, first of all, we'll do the last row of her face. We'll get a light grey wool and place a light grey on the end, on the left and the right of her face. And we'll work from left to right. We want to go 4 white clay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 light grey. 2 white clay. And that's all the white clay we'll need now. It's just white and grey for her hair to finish her off. So yeah, what we'll do is find this grey that's in the middle of her face, and on the white clay to the left of it, stack 4 light grey going up. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's as high as she is. So I think we'll work from the middle out. So the right and the left of that column of 4 that you've just placed, place 3 white going up. 1, 2, 3. And as I say, that's to the left and the right. Now again, working from the middle out to the right or the left, depending which side you start. You just want to place 1 grey with 2 white on top. And again, if you started on the right, like I did, go to the left. If you started on the left, again on the right. 1 grey, 2 white on top. Again, doesn't matter which side you start, they're both the same. To place 1 white, 1 grey on top, and 1 white on top of that. So again, didn't matter which side you started, same pattern. White, grey, white. So now, as you see, there's only 2 on this side. On the right hand side, you go 2 white and a grey on top. On the left it's the same, 2 white and a grey on top. Now as you can see here, you have this extra space on the left hand side. That's because it's to look with the hair coming down the side. I didn't design it, I stole the design, and the link for their tutorial will be in the description. So I kind of changed it slightly, but yeah, so in this space, on top of these 3 white that you have here, place 2 light grey on top. 1, 2. And as you see, that forms the staircase going up to the right. That matches the staircase to the left. So the last thing we need to do is this light grey that sticks up on the top. Place 3 light grey to the left, 3 light grey to the right, and that's it. She's done. So we'll just get rid of this and this. Stolen that from TSMC. He always gets rid and gives you a final view there. That's her done. So I hope you like it, and I hope you can follow it. Let me know if you can or if you can't, and as I say, the link to the one I got it from will be on there, so if you can't follow mine you can go and follow theirs. Either way, you'll end up with this in your beautiful world. And as I say, I hope you enjoyed it, and if I get enough love on this video, then I'll build another one. No doubt the kids will want me to build some more stuff anyway, so there she is. We'll just fly away from her now, leaving her in her wasteland, and I'll wave you all goodbye. Bye!